Okay, he had already one version that was talent management that already sold a lot in the country. Okay, this was the first version. The second version was putting more things over this talent management, and that was we call it Jesus, and this is our first product was exactly this one, and now we're trying to do Jesus 2.0 to be with more bands of communication, with more data transfer, and more things. Okay, this is the main focus. Okay.
And how do you find the partners at the university? Because you know them, or how do you approach, if you want to do the project, this is the partners we need?
Let me tell you why. This is quite. I have not everything is good, okay? But I'll tell you why this is possible. Because, as I told you, the main researchers that we have now in the university that are pushing hard and do disruptive things are people from 40 years old until 45, 50 years old maximum. So my age, okay? Most of them my colleagues, okay? I know the guys.
Okay.
They study with me, okay? In this case, the IT one was Susana Sargento. We won a prize. It was last year the prize of the most innovative woman in Europe.
Okay.
And usually in the holidays we spend some days together. And she knew that I was working on this smart city and always getting with me and so on, and telling me the solution that I have doesn't go.
Okay.
I know, but it's better than the last one or nothing. So, and I told her that we're going to do something different. Yeah. And the concept that we have in our system is more or less the same concept that she has on Venium. She's also a stakeholder of Venium. Okay, it's the same concept, and she told me one day, if you can get together, will be good for you and for me, because I will have capability, so more poles, more network, let's say, fast with no cost, and you have a high disposal of information with me, so win-win.
Yeah.
That's the reason. So the project started here. Okay. The second issue was, do things, but things that are, and because of Barcelona, for example, Barcelona was pushing this also quite hard.
Yes.
And doing things that would be feasible, okay? Don't get strange objects on the city, okay? Because we are used to a kind of city, okay? And of course, it's different to Agda than to Barcelona. Yeah? We are used to some kind of types of materials. Don't put strange things, okay? It's invasive, okay?
Yeah.
The city loses. Okay, some young guys like it, but we have more than young guys on the city, okay? That's I think that was the issue, okay? And that's why the social department is here also, because of this.
And you also had a personal connection there, or how did you know?
The guy, the name of the guy is José Mota.
Yeah, we know him.
No, José Carlos Mota, not me. We have the same first name and last name.
Is he? I think he's in our department, isn't he?
Yeah, probably.
It's possible.
I think
This is
so.
José Carlos Mota.
I think he is. Yeah, but
Why we met? Because sometimes some emails get mixed up. Okay. Sometimes some emails, and then we start to meet each other and start to joke with this, and that's why we met.
So and with networks, but in another way.
Yeah. And in mobility, he is pushing our mobility, as you know, and it's one of the areas that we are working on. Also, that's the main reason. So the second part will be this one, and the third part will be a natural one. That will be someone that gives the support for the old TI of data, all the data of this. Okay. So big data is one of the things is being working on a lot of time in universities. So
So there you don't know who your partner is yet.
No, it's DETI, it's the Department of KTI, of Aveiro. I know the guy more or less, not so good, but I know the guy from some places. And that's it. And then was Susanna that also shows the people. So she uses also a lot of big data and so on later. So that's the last project we are working on relationship. So this is the good thing of university.
What is the bad thing?
The
Make it sound there's another side.
No.
What challenges?
No, the thing that when these things of implementing technology on industries and transfer technology to industries became, the first way that they chose was doing themselves the companies. That's the wrong way. Okay? Because it's not fair. Okay? Competition is not fair. There's no company that is able to compete with it. Okay?
So you say they developed new ideas, and when they had a new idea, they created a company instead of transferring it to an existing one. And that has changed now, you feel?
No, it's exactly the same. Or you have connections or relationships, and more or less you get these. Okay, but it's always difficult. Okay, this is the big. And I tell the guys this. They know that. One of the things I tell Susanna is that. Okay, yeah, you're a brilliant one, but you are not able to manage it and to put it on the market, and you are disrupting the market. I'm sorry, that's the fact. You are good creating, you are good thinking, you are good doing new things. Give it away, sell it, whatever. Okay. So many ways to resolve this. Okay.
Have you made this experience directly, like? With, for example, one of the guys working for you 6 months and then going away and doing it on your own?
No, it's quite common, okay? It's quite normal. That's one of the things that we must be careful with, okay?
And how do you still trust them then?
No, I have a contract. In light engine, we have contracts, special contracts because of that.
Okay. You give better conditions for yourself. Okay.
And the university also, one of the papers that is there for signing is exactly that. Okay, we in the whole projects, discussing everything that is money in the end is the worst thing that will be happening. So money is the first thing to be discussed. Then the project, then the proposal, then working. Okay, the first thing is the money. Sorry, I'm quite pragmatic on that. So the first thing we discussed was royalties. Okay, because of avoiding everything I'm telling you. Okay, if not, probably to happen will be higher. Only that. It should happen the same, okay? But at least you talk about it and discuss it. Okay? It's clear for everyone. Okay? And everyone knows exactly what is going to happen if they do it. Okay?
And can you tell us a little bit about the Lighting Living Lab and why you came engaged and how it all happened?
Why I came engaged? So when I heard about the concept, was one of the first guys to address it, because I believe on this, okay? Of course. So the products are only feasible if they are good to the people. The institution that is able to know more about the people and manage all this is the municipalities. So one of the good things was this. Second issue is, there's no doubt about it, that the only institution that is able to have knowledge and constant knowledge and creation of knowledge is university. No company, at least no local company or no national company, okay, or small and medium company is able to. Okay, that's the second issue. So this is one of the good things on it. The second reason was, since I am in lighting, one of the things that I always try to promote was in partnership between companies. Okay, as I told you, when I started to develop light engines, I work with 3 companies. 3 of them are from Magda. Okay, and all 3 companies are good in one thing. Okay? And this thing is different from the 3 companies. So if they were one, they will be a huge company. Okay? Second issue. The third issue is, if they were working together, they will be one of the biggest groups of lighting in Europe. Okay. And why? Because of the strength of each one.